Well, Mortal Kombat fans, we just found out today confirmation that Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Wavenet will be online playable on the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. There was some speculation going around. Was it going to be online playable? Was it not going to be online playable? When Dan did his interview at Gamescom just a few weeks back, apparently it was not enabled yet and what they needed to do was not done. Welcome into today's video. Huge news for Mortal Kombat fans is Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Wavenet will be online playable. This is going to be a huge thing for the MK Legacy Collection. This is essentially a brand new version of Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 for the competitive scene to dive into. Without further ado, let's jump into today's video. Thank you for coming to check it out. Pretty excited for this one. So here we can see earlier today, yes, Wavenet will support online play. It wasn't implemented when Dan spoke at Gamescom, but it has been since and will be available in October. That is huge news for Mortal Kombat players around the world, as essentially Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Wavenet is the final revision of Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 with some balance changes, things that were not seen outside of this game, and this game was almost lost to history. And there was some speculation, was it going to be online playable or was it not? And with these changes to the game, a lot of fans were really concerned that we might not see it online, but we can now confirm, thankfully from Digital Eclipse themselves, it will support online play. Now, what exactly was in the Wavenet edition? Well, let's start to take a look at it real quick. And while there is not a lot of information online about Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Wavenet, over on the Test Your Might forums, you can still find some scattered bits. Now, I grabbed this pic from a ketchup and mustard video that I'm going to link down below in the description about Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Wavenet, where you can check out more information on the game. But apparently there was only 12 Wavenet UMK3 online arcade machines that were tested in Chicago that could connect to other Wavenet machines to challenge players at another arcade in your area. It is the only version that has been further rebalanced patched, unlike MK Trilogy. There was also said to be Wavenet versions of regular MK3. Noob Saibot was playable using the human smoke code on Kano. Now, in normal UMK3, Noob had no special moves and was faster and looked like Kano. In the Wavenet edition, I do believe you have Ninja version of Noob Saibot with only the Teleport Slam. I believe that is his only move in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Wavenet. We will soon find out. Also, allegedly, there were bug fixes and patches to some of the game's infinites, like Kung Lao's Infinite, Spin Infinite. And also, apparently, Striker, his gun move, his gun combos, that apparently got a little bit tweaked. Some other characters got some tweaks, most notoriously Cabal. Apparently his spin dash had a couple more frames on startup, and apparently it may have even made a noise when it came out. So we're going to find out much more about UMK3 Wavenet very soon, but it's really neat to go back into the history and see what the internet has to say about the game from back in the day. I'm super excited to get my hands on this. This is the final revision of Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 that fans never really got, because this did come out around the time that arcades were starting to go on the decline, and sadly, it just never saw a mainstream release. But let's go ahead and wrap up the video. It's a great time to be a Mortal Kombat fan. It really truly is. When this was announced, the Legacy Collection, I truly did not expect that we would be getting essentially a brand new updated version of Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 on it. The reason many have not heard of the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Wavenet edition is just because there just simply wasn't that many versions of it out there. It was a very limited release. It was tested and never came to light. And thankfully, we have a historical preservation of it on the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection for fans, and we now know it'll be online playable. So fans have a brand new Mortal Kombat arcade experience to dig into, brand new tech to unlock, things that have been gone undiscovered for the last 25 years, where we didn't know, we've never got a chance to dive into this game to see. I also heard that in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Wavenet that the glitch jabs may have been adjusted some. We get to find out about that soon. Absolutely historic time to be an MK fan. I don't know what else to say. Thank you to Digital Eclipse, Atari, Mortal Kombat, the whole team, everybody working on these games. It still blows my mind that we're actually going to get our hands on the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Wavenet Edition. When this game comes out, the MK Legacy Collection, we got October 30th, the digital release date. Then we got all the physical editions releasing on December 12th, except for the Collector's Edition, which will release next year in 2026. What is the first game you're going to be picking up for yourself and playing on the MK Legacy Collection? For me, I'm going to be checking out probably the Sega Genesis version, Mythologies, and I want to check out Mortal Kombat 4 Arcade, see how that plays, and then I'm definitely going to be checking out Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Wavenet Edition online. And that's just huge. And I want to mention one more thing. I do believe that we're also going to get the 32X version of Mortal Kombat online as well, Mortal Kombat 2. I think Dan mentioned that in his Gamescom interview in passing, that they weren't there yet, but they were trying to get that to be online playable as well. So, very excited to finally get our hands on all these games and to play it. The Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection is still hitting home runs to this day. There was a lot of speculation. Many fans that played the Wavenet version back in the day were convinced this was going to be online, because they said it only had online. So, and then we didn't hear confirmation from them just yet if it was going to be, and so a lot of fans were kind of wondering, was there some kind of technical hang-up? Well, apparently they just didn't. Apparently they just hadn't got to that yet when the last interview had been done, which raised some speculation about would it be online or not, and it just hadn't been implemented yet. But now it has been implemented, and we can now say Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Wavenet is coming to a sea of bloodthirsty fans, coming to home consoles for the very first time ever in history, along with Mortal Kombat 4 Arcade coming home for the very first time in history. Absolutely historic time to be an MK fan, and it's going to be, I think this is a game that is going to carry MK fans for years, if not decades to come. And I hope that this game gets supported to no end. I'm going to be getting it on all the different consoles that I can get it on, so I can play with all of you on our live shows every day in the afternoons. I can't wait to see you. Thank you for coming to check out today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, otherwise you might not be able to find the channel again in the future. I'm going to wrap up there, but as always, I will see you on the next Mortal Kombat video. Take care, my friends. Headlocked out. Peace.